My greetings to all. In today's tutorial, we're going to deal with tenses again. And in this tutorial, we're going to compare actually between the past simple and the past continuous. By the way, our next tutorial, which has the same number 11, is going to deal with using the past simple and the past continuous in one complex sentence. Let's start with the structures, the past simple. Now, the past simple comes as Verb-2. And let me remind you that this Verb-2 is either regular or irregular, as you can see. Regular verbs end with a D or ED, like studied and heard, while irregular verbs, we change the whole verb from base into Verb-2. Sleep, slept, drive, drove. As for the past continuous, we have was or were plus verb ing, okay? Playing, studying, sleeping, driving, etc. Now let's start comparing these two sentences. By the way, I'm using these two sentences again in our next tutorial, like the one I told you before, in which we are going to use these two sentences in one complex sentence. But for the time being, these are simple tense sentences, Verb-2, came, had, and opened, while all these are past continuous sentences, was watching, was making, and were studying. As you can see, the graph shows that all, and this is going to be also dealt with in the functions, all past simple sentences, okay? I came to the house, she had a phone call, and someone opened the door, are complete actions, which are not connected to the present, okay? So they are complete with no reference, importance, or consequence in the present. I came into the house. What does that mean? It means that right now I'm doing something else. I came to the house or into the house maybe 2 hours ago. Maybe I had a shower, I had lunch, I watched TV, I talked to my family, things like that. So came is complete with no reference, importance, or consequence. She had a phone call. After that, she got involved in many other tasks. Maybe she went out, she went to the mall, things like that. She had a phone call from her friend who told her, why don't we go to the mall? So she had a phone call, like say at 11:30 in the early morning, and now it could be 2:30, and they are not. She's not home. She's in the mall. Someone opened the door. Maybe the door right now is closed. Okay. So all these are what? Complete actions. Now more examples. Salim deleted when all his files yesterday. Maybe he was able to restore them from the dustbin. The smart girl did her homework. When was that? 1 hour ago. Again, now she's doing something else. Yesterday, in the past. They ordered something to eat this morning. Okay, what time is it right now? It's 7:30 p.m. In 2019, my family made a trip to Turkey. Now it's 2020. We're in December. So all these are what? Past simple examples, and they are all complete with no reference, importance, or consequence in the present. Now, what about the past continuous? When I say my family was watching TV and she was making food, they were studying in their room, all these actions were happening at the time of speaking. So my family was watching TV. Now maybe they are outside making a barbecue in the backyard, or they went outside on a trip, and it was temporary, and it was incomplete and in progress. If anyone came in at the time they were watching TV, he would see that they were watching TV. She was making food, but not anymore. They were studying in their room, but not anymore. So the action was happening at the time of speaking, temporary, incomplete, and in progress. Let's take more examples. When I say the players were playing in the stadium at 8:30 or 5:30, let me say like let's say 2:30. Now it could be like nighttime, 9:30 in the evening. So they were doing something. It was happening. It was temporary. I was watching the news in the morning. Now it could be like 10:30 in the evening. Salim was working in his office all day. Now he's home. At 9:30 yesterday, I was going to the mall. Now I'm not going to the mall anymore. As easy as that. I'll just go down to some exercises. Now in these exercises, actually, I have, frankly, concentrated on using the past simple only, the past continuous actually only. And I don't need you to figure out which one, just to see how I'm going to use this. Okay, I'm going to show you right now. Yesterday at 6 in the morning, very specifically, I was cleaning my room. We in the park all yesterday afternoon, very specifically, we were sitting. Now, if you would like to have, like a different sentence, if you say the same one actually, okay, I want to show you right now. You can't say we were sitting, okay, now listen, okay, we say we sat. Here, you say we sat in the park yesterday, because yesterday is an open period of time, okay? While in this case, all yesterday afternoon, I have specified the time. That's why it should be we were sitting. You see the difference? Again, were sitting. Okay. What were you doing all yesterday afternoon? Again, very specifically. Again, I want to show you another example on this one. Okay. We studied for our final exam, English exam, yesterday. So here, you say what? Studied. Okay. Why? Because you don't specify the time. Yesterday. It could be any time yesterday. But in this one, you say we were studying. You got the, you see it's how easy it is to tell the difference. We were studying. Why? Because you have specified the time. This time yesterday. Okay. While in this case, it was only yesterday. The news on TV at 9 o'clock yesterday evening, very specifically. The doors of my house all day yesterday, very specifically. The kids the whole time they were together. Actually, let's just do it together. Okay, very specifically. Okay, very specifically. They were quarreling, they were making a fight. At the time when the action happened, very specifically, okay, I was going to the mall. That's it. Thank you for being with me today. Like I told you at the beginning, our next tutorial is going to be about the past simple and the past continuous in one complex sentence. Thank you very much for being with me.